Taxi Vlog 96. Well, we got halfway through January. It is now the evening of the 17th. It's Sunday. Now, people have a habit of drinking up before they go out because it's a lot cheaper to go to a liquor store and get what you want to drink and bring it home and drink. And then, you know, a couple hours before the bar or club closes, that's when you go out. I don't understand it myself. I haven't been to a bar or club in a long time. I'm not really missing much. I mean, it's been more than 20 years since I used to do that regularly. And I guess 2 or 3 years after you've attained the legal age to drink, the novelty wears off. But anyway, I was sent to a house to pick up these women, and I get there, and one of them opens up the door to the house and looks out and says, "Hey, there's a van. They can take all of us." And then she came out to the car, and I thought she was going to get in, and she says, "Can you wait 10 minutes? Now, you got to understand, at this point, I have had a really crappy night. I have been sent long distances to find that there are no people there where I'm sent to, or they're not going very far, and I didn't make a lot of money on it. And I don't know what it was about last night, but traffic was horrendous. You'd have cars pulling out of side streets without looking, and you're almost hitting them. You had pedestrians running right under my bumper practically, and it was just not a good night, okay? The money wasn't happening. I was not connecting. It just wasn't working too well. And now I get told that I have to wait 10 minutes for this? Well, I'm going, well, shit, you know, it might be better than being sent somewhere else for nothing, so, okay, fine. I waited. And then another cab showed up behind me, which I thought strange. Well, I thought he wanted to get past, so I pulled out and parked, because it was like a driveway kind of situation with parking spots in it, but I was right in front of the door. I thought he wanted to go past me, but no, he stopped right there, and I was turning around. 2 of the girls from the house got inside that other taxi, and 3 of them got in here. And right away, something wasn't right, because they were saying what nice girls they are, and how I should be really happy that they're in my car, and things like that. I said, please, I had a rough night already. And then they started going on, asking questions, and all of them talking at the same time, and really loud, and they were getting obnoxious. They were asking me things like how my sex life is. I mean, as if it's any of their business. Well, anyway, I told them what a night I've had, and I think the communication wasn't working very well, because they got worse and worse, and they got louder, and they even started to sing, which was starting to give me a headache. It was really annoying me. Anyway, at one point, one of them grabs my shoulders from behind, and it's like I hit the brakes really hard, and I just spazzed out. I said, "Don't you fucking touch me when I'm driving. What are you trying to do, cause an accident, you fucking stupid bitch?" Well, I didn't use the fucking stupid bitch part, but that's what I felt like saying. And then the others were saying, you know, you should park it, you know, you're aggro, and you're out of control, and fuck, who the hell do you think it started with? Why the hell were they just badgering me and badgering me and badgering me all the time? Most people have enough respect not to fucking touch the driver when he's working. And most people have enough respect not to be asking personal, annoying questions that do nothing but piss you off. I could have left them there, but no, I took them to their destination. And they said, "We're supposed to feel safe, that's why we call a cab. We did not feel safe on this ride." Oh, fuck, you asked for it. Shit. To make matters worse, when we got there, they did not pay. They just got out and walked away. Now, bizarre behavior. Why would somebody who doesn't know me get in my cab and treat me like shit from the beginning? Well, I kind of pieced it together. The other taxi showing up was an indication of why things were like this. Most people would have been a little more polite about it, but these ones took it out fully on me, thinking that they're screwing over the company. Because these people, they don't understand how this works. They think I'm an employee of a company and I'm driving this vehicle. It has the company name on the side of it, that I must represent the company, so they're going to fuck me over and fuck over the whole company. And I'll tell you why they fucked over the whole company. Because they said there are 5 of us. I'm only guessing here, but I've had it happen enough times driving this van where they said they wanted a 5-passenger cab, and the person in the office who's had it with dealing with drunk people on the phone all night says, well, we don't have any, but we'll send you 2 cars. And this system here is not set up to distinguish between a van and a car. Now I imagine that if we had more than 3 vans in our fleet, they could set it up so that a van would be sent if they requested one. But if we're busy, it's random. It's totally random. Like on a Friday, Saturday, like last night was a Saturday, it was random. So randomly I got sent there and I was the first car there. Now they wanted me to wait because the other car was coming. So instead of all of them getting in here and being happy, 2 of them went in the other one and 3 of them went in here, and they were giving me shit all the way, and then they didn't pay because they think that we're trying to rip them off by sending them 2 vehicles when one, like this one, would do. As you can see back there, there's lots of room. But people are so petty. Anyways, yes, they were getting back at the company. They definitely were, by making my night miserable. It was not a good night to begin with, and it took me about another hour or 2 until I started feeling good again, and until things turned around. And the night, considering how bad it was by around 11 o'clock, the night turned out not too terrible. Excuse me while I flip this up to look at the traffic light. The traffic light is red. This is why I'm not moving. I will flip the camera back down when I have a green light, and then I can look at the camera partially while I'm driving. The light is long. The light is red. Yeah, so I figured out why they were being bitches, because it happens very often that, you know, they should distinguish whether it's a taxi that has 6 seats or 4 seats, because this is ridiculous. You know, me being given shit, it's punishment enough to drive this van. It takes about 3 times as much fuel as a hybrid, and okay, I get a $20 break on the lease for the night, but still, it's I end up paying maybe $10 a night more for everything just for having the van. So who to blame? Who are you going to blame? You got drunk people who are going to try and fuck the company. You got stupid idiots in our office who say, no, you can't have a van, when if they looked at their screen they could see there is a van available, and they could send that van because I was sitting in a parking lot reading a book. Like I said, it wasn't that busy. Anyhow, that was my thing. Towards the end of the ride, they said, I'm going to report you. I said, fine, make my fucking day, report me. Go ahead. This is car number 61, Victoria Taxi. Are we in Victoria Taxi? Yes, you're in Victoria Taxi. This is Victoria Taxi, car number 61. Go ahead, complain. Of course, if they do, they will be just dismissed as drunk people. And if it ever gets back to me, which it probably won't, they'll just say, drunk people. Taxi Vlog 96, I believe. Have yourself a good night. I'm glad that weekend's over.